Did you know that your daily cup of coffee might actually help manage diabetes? It sounds surprising, right? We often hear about things we should avoid with diabetes, but coffee might actually be a friend, not a foe. Emerging research suggests that coffee could play a role in managing blood sugar and even reducing the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. But before you rush to pour yourself another cup, let's dive into the science and separate the facts from the myths. We'll uncover how coffee, both regular and decaf, interacts with your blood sugar levels, and I'll give you practical tips on how to enjoy your coffee while managing your diabetes. It's important to remember that every individual is different. What works for one person might not work for another, especially when it comes to diabetes management. This article will provide you with the latest scientific findings and expert opinions, but always consult with your healthcare provider for personalized advice. Together we'll explore the fascinating link between coffee and diabetes and help you make informed decisions about your health. So, grab your favorite mug, and let's unravel the surprising connection between coffee and diabetes. Coffee, that beloved morning pick-me-up, has a complex relationship with our blood sugar levels. It all boils down to how our bodies process coffee's components, primarily caffeine. When you drink coffee, caffeine enters your bloodstream and triggers a series of physiological responses. One of these responses is the release of hormones like adrenaline and glucagon, which can lead to a temporary increase in blood sugar levels. This spike in blood sugar is usually short-lived, but for individuals with diabetes, especially those who take insulin or other medications, it's essential to be aware of this effect. In the long term, however, studies suggest that coffee consumption might actually improve insulin sensitivity. Insulin is a hormone that helps our cells absorb glucose, sugar, from the bloodstream. Improved insulin sensitivity means our bodies can use insulin more effectively, leading to better blood sugar control. This potential benefit is attributed to coffee's rich antioxidant content, particularly polyphenols, which have been linked to various health benefits, including improved insulin sensitivity. So, while coffee might cause a temporary spike in blood sugar, regular consumption could contribute to better long-term blood sugar control. Now here's some good news for all you coffee enthusiasts out there. Numerous studies have observed a link between coffee consumption and a reduced risk of developing type 2 diabetes. One large-scale study published in the journal Diabetologia followed over 40,000 participants for 10 years and found that those who drank 3 to 4 cups of coffee per day had a significantly lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those who drank less coffee. While more research is needed to establish a definitive cause and effect relationship, these findings are certainly promising. So, what's behind this potential protective effect? Researchers believe that several factors might be at play. As mentioned earlier, coffee is rich in antioxidants, which help protect our cells from damage caused by free radicals. This antioxidant activity might contribute to improved insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation, both of which are crucial factors in preventing type 2 diabetes. Additionally, coffee contains other bioactive compounds like trigonelline and chlorogenic acid, which have also been linked to improved blood sugar control and reduced insulin resistance. Caffeine, the star player in coffee, often takes center stage in the discussion about coffee and diabetes. While caffeine can cause a temporary spike in blood sugar, as we discussed earlier, its long-term effects on blood sugar regulation are more nuanced. Some studies suggest that regular caffeine consumption might actually improve insulin sensitivity, potentially due to its effects on certain hormones and enzymes involved in glucose metabolism. However, other studies have shown that caffeine can also increase insulin resistance, particularly in individuals who are already insulin resistant. The key takeaway here is that caffeine's effects on blood sugar can vary greatly depending on individual factors like genetics, body weight, and caffeine sensitivity. If you have diabetes, it's crucial to pay attention to how your body responds to caffeine. Monitor your blood sugar levels closely after consuming caffeine and adjust your intake accordingly. You can also talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian for personalized advice on caffeine consumption. Remember, moderation is key, and it's always best to listen to your body's signals. Now, what about decaf coffee? Can decaf lovers also enjoy the potential benefits of coffee without the caffeine jitters? The good news is that decaf coffee appears to offer similar benefits for diabetes management as regular coffee. Studies have shown that decaf coffee consumption is also associated with a reduced risk of developing type 2 diabetes and improved insulin sensitivity. This suggests that the beneficial compounds in coffee go beyond just caffeine. Decaf coffee still contains antioxidants and other bioactive compounds that can positively impact blood sugar regulation. So, if you're sensitive to caffeine or prefer to limit your intake, decaf coffee can be a great alternative. You can still enjoy the taste and aroma of coffee while reaping its potential health benefits without the caffeine kick. Just remember to choose decaf options that are minimally processed and free of added sugars or artificial sweeteners. Let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, sugar. When it comes to coffee and diabetes, it's no surprise that adding heaps of sugar is a big no-no. Sugar causes a rapid spike in blood sugar levels, which can be particularly problematic for individuals with diabetes. Instead of reaching for the sugar bowl, consider healthier alternatives like stevia, monk fruit, or erythritol. These natural sweeteners have a negligible impact on blood sugar and can satisfy your sweet tooth without the sugar rush. But hold on a second, before you go all in on artificial sweeteners, it's important to be aware of their potential drawbacks. While artificial sweeteners don't directly raise blood sugar levels, some studies suggest that they might disrupt the balance of gut bacteria, which could potentially impact insulin sensitivity and glucose metabolism in the long run. The jury is still out on the long-term effects of artificial sweeteners, so it's best to use them in moderation and opt for natural sweeteners whenever possible. Adding milk or cream to your coffee can enhance its flavor and creaminess, but it's essential to be mindful of the type and amount you use, especially if you have diabetes. Full-fat dairy products are high in saturated fat, which can contribute to insulin resistance and increase the risk of heart disease, a common comorbidity with diabetes. Instead, opt for low-fat or unsweetened plant-based milk alternatives like almond milk, soy milk, or oat milk. These alternatives are typically lower in calories, saturated fat, and sugar compared to full-fat dairy products, making them a healthier choice for individuals with diabetes. However, it's crucial to read labels carefully as some plant-based milk alternatives can be high in added sugars or carbohydrates. Choose unsweetened varieties whenever possible, and consider adding a dash of cinnamon or nutmeg for extra flavor without the extra sugar. Section 8. Beyond the cup, lifestyle choices matter most. While coffee can be a part of a healthy lifestyle for individuals with diabetes, it's important to remember that it's just one piece of the puzzle. Managing diabetes effectively requires a holistic approach that encompasses diet, exercise, stress management, and regular blood sugar monitoring. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that drinking coffee gives you a free pass to indulge in unhealthy habits. Focus on consuming a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Engage in regular physical activity, aiming for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity exercise per week. Find healthy ways to manage stress, such as yoga, meditation, or spending time in nature. And most importantly, work closely with your healthcare provider to monitor your blood sugar levels, adjust your medications as needed, and make informed decisions about your health. Section 9. Listen to your body. Personalized coffee consumption. When it comes to coffee and diabetes, one size doesn't fit all. Every individual responds differently to coffee based on factors like genetics, metabolism, and overall health status. Pay attention to how your body feels after drinking coffee. Do you experience any jitters, anxiety, or sleep disturbances? Does your blood sugar spike or crash after consuming coffee? By tuning into your body's signals, you can determine the appropriate amount and type of coffee that works best for you. If you notice any adverse effects after drinking coffee, such as increased anxiety, insomnia, or significant blood sugar fluctuations, it might be a sign to reduce your intake or switch to decaf. Experiment with different types of coffee, brewing methods, and additives to find what suits you best. Remember, moderation is key, and listening to your body's cues is crucial for making healthy choices that support your overall well-being. Section 10. Talking to your doctor. Finding the right balance. Navigating the world of coffee and diabetes can feel overwhelming at times, but remember, you don't have to do it alone. Your doctor or a registered dietitian can provide personalized guidance based on your individual health status, medication regimen, and lifestyle habits. They can help you determine the appropriate amount and type of coffee you can consume safely, and advise you on how to incorporate coffee into your diabetes management plan effectively. Don't hesitate to ask your doctor any questions you might have about coffee and its potential impact on your diabetes. They can provide evidence-based information and help you separate fact from fiction. Together, you can create a personalized plan that allows you to enjoy your daily cup of coffee while effectively managing your diabetes and maintaining optimal health. Section 11. Brewing a healthy lifestyle. Key takeaways. As we've discovered, the relationship between coffee and diabetes is complex and multifaceted. While coffee can offer potential benefits like a reduced risk of type 2 diabetes and improved insulin sensitivity, it's crucial to be mindful of its caffeine content and potential impact on blood sugar levels. Moderation and personalization are key when it comes to enjoying coffee as part of a healthy lifestyle with diabetes. Choose healthier coffee options by opting for decaf, using natural sweeteners, and selecting low-fat or unsweetened plant-based milk alternatives. Remember that coffee alone is not a magic bullet for diabetes management. Prioritize a holistic approach that includes a balanced diet, regular exercise, stress management, and ongoing communication with your healthcare provider.